This episode of Video Game Review is brought to you by GameFly. For over 8,000 titles to choose from, no late fees, never play a bad game again, or buy one for that matter, when you sign up with GameFly.com. Link down in the description. Adventurous ones to an all-new video game review brought to you by GameFly.com. For more than 8,000 titles now to choose from, no late fees, never play a bad game again, or buy one for that matter from anywhere else until you try it with GameFly.com first. Link is down in the description if you want to sign up today. And this week's video game review is on none other than Forza Horizon 2 for the Xbox One. God help you on this one. I loved this game. I love playing this game. Now a lot of these racing type games like Forza 5 and 6, cringeworthy, very making you want to crush something. But this one, I enjoyed it. Yes, I enjoyed it. It has the great music to it. It's got a fabulous bunch of music on there, including from the Wild Ones, Fool for You. Love that song. That's like my favorite song. Every time I hear that song, I hit the gas and I go like no tomorrow. And if I'm in a race and it comes on, I just like hit the pedal to the metal and get to the finish line in first place. Love it. Either way. Okay, either way. That's going to be the video game review for this week. So let's get on with that gameplay footage, shall we? And hit the pedal to the metal. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Forza Horizon 2. Now, one thing I really loved most about this was it had Robin Hood in it. The guy who played Robin Hood on frickin' Once Upon a Time. Loved that. I love that show. And like it how he is the host of this game, okay? You don't get annoyed by him. You don't get oh god, I wish he'd stop talking kind of deal and stuff. No, you actually enjoy listening to what he's got to say and stuff, because it's like he's talking to you face to face and telling you, "Hey mate, we're gonna do all these kind of things and stuff." And I'm like, I love it. Either way, the car choices are spectacular in this game, and I love the car hunts. There's abandoned vehicles out there that someone abandoned in some kind of an abandoned farmhouse or garage or something out there. And when you track them down, you make them yours. Ashley comes in, she picks them up, takes them back to the garage, fixes them up, calls you when they're ready, and you can use them in the races or just to drive around in until you get to the next race. And I love how it's different from Forza Horizon 5 and 6, okay? It's not like NASCAR kind of bullshit, okay? There's cheering crowds. I meant real frickin' cheering crowds. You see these people jumping around, doing all this kind of cheering up and down and stuff. And it's enjoyable, okay? You love seeing that kind of stuff. You hear the cheering of the crowds as you're racing around and stuff like that. And they're watching you coming towards the finish line. It's fan-fucking-tastic. And not to mention, there's no, oh, you gotta choose this next place to go for your next race and stuff like that, and you get this loading screen bullcrap. No, it tells you when you choose your next selection for the next race and stuff like that, you get to travel all the way there on your own. Not freaking have to wait for a loading screen and then you're there. No, you get to travel there on your own, and you get to go through all these other sites and everything, competing with other cars. It was fan-freaking-tastic. Now, one of my biggest hang-ups about this game is that some of the time challenges were very hard to beat. Even on the easiest difficulty level, you could not beat them in time. But that's one of my only big hang-ups on this game. The one thing I love most about this is the rewind feature. You hit that Y button to rewind if you crash into a wall, or if you get knocked off course or something and you lose your place in the damn starting lineup or whatever. No problem. hit that forward button back to where you messed up and stuff like that to get it right. I loved that about this game. Seriously, it doesn't in Forza Horizon 5 and 6, but it's not the same, okay? Theirs is more like a NASCAR kind of deal. You're just going around and around and around in circles with people that don't even act like they're alive. Jesus. But in this one, your character is actually like Fast and Furious alive. Kind of like, you know, you get out of your car after you win and stuff and you're waving to the crowd and everything. And you're like, that's me. That's me on the screen. How awesome is this? And I loved how it takes you on a journey. It doesn't just give you this freaking idea that, oh, you gotta do this, oh, you gotta do that, you know, and other racing games kind of deal and stuff. Forza Horizon 2 takes you on a journey all through Europe, and you get to enjoy the sights as you're going. You get to travel down the road like you're in Europe yourself, driving and stuff, and you're seeing all these fantastic views and everything. Whew! What more can I say about this game other than I love it? I mean, seriously. Let's move on to my final judgment, shall we? Okay, people. Final judgment for Forza Horizon 2 is none other than a 9 out of 10. Now, seriously, I would have gave it a full 10, but I hated the time challenges. Some of them were very hard to beat. Especially when you're trying out a new vehicle that, you know, you'll get to buy later if you want and stuff like that. But they're very hard to beat, okay? Especially if you don't get there on time. Even with the rewind feature, you still wouldn't make it on time, okay? It's just not that. Those are the only hang-ups I had about this whole game. I love the fact that it's hosted by someone and not just a voice and stuff like that. It shows like a real type of storytelling going on and stuff. And even after you beat the main race, the first 15 races, and you go into the big one, and you become the champion and all that stuff, there's still 15 more to go and stuff like that before the next championship race. And you get to do all these amazing races. I'm loving this. I loved that about this game. I can't get enough of Forza Horizon 2. I actually enjoy it on my Xbox One. I actually enjoy this game. Seriously, I don't say that a lot about racing games. I actually enjoy this. Either way, my final judgment stands at a 9 out of 10. 2 thumbs up. I loved it. I loved this game. It was so great that I can't say enough about it. You know, I enjoy the features to it. I enjoy the radio music to it. You can switch the radio to different stations as you come along to each part of the country and stuff like that. In Europe, there's different radio stations. The one I like to go to the most is the Forza Horizon one, or it's called Horizon Radio Network or something like that. Either way, it plays the Fool For You song on there. When I hear that song, it doesn't matter if I'm just racing normally down the road and stuff, getting ready to go to the next destination and everything else, or if I'm in the middle of a race and I am this close to the finish line and that sucker comes on, I am just right there going full metal to the jacket and hitting it. Woo! Loved it. Either way, 2 thumbs up. High recommendations. Try it out for yourself. If you have already played it, I want to know your thoughts on it. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it good? Was it bad? You know, what's your favorite thing about it? Let's discuss down in the comment section down below. Either way, that's it for this week's video game review. Don't forget to sign up with Gamefly.com. Link is down in the description. Over 8,000 titles now to choose from. No link fees. Never play a bad game again. Or go to the store and buy one for that matter until you try it with Gamefly.com first. Then decide if you want to keep it or not. Or go to the store and buy it or not to keep playing it on your own and everything after you've rented it. Either way, you can keep it as long as you want. You can cancel the service at any time. Fantastically great. It's where we get a lot of the games we review and stuff like that, that if we think they're bad, we don't want to keep them. We're glad we got them from Gamefly first. Either way, that's it, my Adventurous ones, for this week's video game review. I have been your host, as always, the Adventurous One, the Adventurous Joe, Joseph Michaels. Until then, my Adventurous ones, peace out, may the force be with you, and keep on gaming, people. Get out there and have some fun. Doesn't matter what game it is. Get on there, have fun, and reach for those goals that you're trying to accomplish. Beat that game. I'll see you all next time on the next video game review. Later.